Welcome to the Tapir Valley in Costa Rica. We are here for one reason, and that is to find the Tapir Valley Tree Frog. It is only found in this 20-acre area. It's endemic and only found in this preserve. And I am really excited, and I think there's a good chance we're going to find it. What do you think?
We're going to find it tonight.
Excellent. Let's get going. Of course, we got Old Reliable. This is the red-eyed tree frog or red-eyed leaf frog. We see it on almost every night adventure, so good to see that they're here too. I can hear them calling in the background as well. This guy actually looks like, he still has a lot of blue on the sides. That's pretty common for the ones in this area, but there are a lot of mosquitoes here and we got more frogs to see. Let's go. Well, so far we just have the regulars. This is a Tink Frog, which I always call it's the easiest frog to hear, but one of the hardest to find. They are itty bitty, and but they are everywhere, and it's really the soundtrack of the forest is partly these guys. This one is really lovely. I love how much color is showing with that yellow chin. So we still are on the lookout for anything new. We haven't had any lifers yet, but I have a feeling that we'll get at least one tonight. Well, Tapir Valley, of course, gets its name from the abundance of tapirs that are here, and we were lucky enough to find a few of them. These are the Baird's tapirs. They are the largest of the tapir species, and it was impressive to see. It was much bigger in person than I was expecting. Well, we'll let this mountain cow get back to foraging. We still got a frog to find.
So, you see the bell? It's pregnant. The baby's almost ready to leave her, and she's gonna have a new baby.
All right, we found the frog we've been looking for. Right behind me is the guy who discovered it, and his name is Donald, and he just found one and he's showing us it. So we'll get in there and take a close look. Oh, and if you hear all that ruckus in the background, that's the tapirs that are running around this marshy area. It's a pretty cool spot.
Yeah, she's right there. Can I have your hook?
Yep.
A second. She is right there. That is small little frog over there. That's a Tapir Valley Tree Frog. The green sitting on that brown leaf right there, like about 20 centimeters in front of the hook. Right there. See it?
I don't see it yet. Oh, I see it.
Yeah. That's a
There
male.
it is.
That's a male.
Wow.
Tapir Valley. Tralocoila celeste is the scientific name.
Tatiana just showed me this crazy looking creature. I don't even know what this is. This is a water scorpion. Water cockroach. Although it looks just as scary as a scorpion. And I do not want to get bit by that. I'm told that the bites are quite painful, but neat to see something new today. But this is a bird in the nightjar family. So they hunt insects at night, and it's really neat because they're definitely very, very well camouflaged, and they'll sit there on that branch all day and be very difficult to see. So seeing one at night is very cool. All right, we just got our first snake of the night. Look at that. That is a northern cat-eyed snake. Now you can't see it very well because it is about 12 feet up in the air, and it's certainly a better look than we've gotten in the past couple nights out here. So that is cool, but hopefully there's more to find and a little closer to the ground so we can take a really close look at something. All right, our second snake of the night. It is also about 12 feet up in the air. This is the yellow blunt-headed tree snake, very similar to that common one that we saw. But you can see it doesn't have the same spots. And so that's an easy way to tell these guys apart, much more uniform in color. But excellent to see this guy just moving along the branch here. This is another one of those nightjars. Look at that. They just love sitting on the trail like this. You can get pretty close. We're about 7 feet away from it, maybe 6 now, and there it goes, flying off in the night. Gonna eat some bugs, I'm sure. And of course, all around here, we've also seen a bunch of frogs. I think I actually see the bird, the nightjar, just landed up over there. But this area has been great for more of those Volante frogs, those true frogs that we were seeing earlier. Just swimming under this this thing here. Oh, I can just make him out. Oh, there he goes, popping out the other side. I think this was a white-lipped turtle. We'll look up the proper name later. All right, check out that frog. Now this one may look very familiar. It looks very similar to the Tapir Valley Tree Frog, but this is in fact a different species, and it is a baby and was confused. The Tapir Valley Tree Frog, when it was discovered, was confused for this species. So this is a red-webbed tree frog, and of course, it just looks so similar. And I don't know if it'll show up on these little ones, but they get their name because their webbing in between their feet, yeah, it doesn't look like this one has it, is red in color. Well, we finally got one of these red-eyed tree frogs in a really nice place. You can see the identifying field marks really well. The red eye, the orange feet, and of course these blue sides that have that yellow sort of banding on them. Very cool to see this up close like this. But like I said, these guys end up being so common. We see them basically every night. All right, we finally found a viper. This is the Eyelash Viper. Happens to be one of the most common snakes that we've been finding out here, but they are really cool. So each one is completely unique in its coloration. And so sometimes they're green like this or a bit yellow. Sometimes they're completely yellow. And they just like to sit on the branch like that, and they'll be there all night waiting for things to crawl by or fly by and to get their meal. So really cool to see such an amazing looking snake. Well, it's always cool to find sleeping birds. Look at that. That is a little sleeping hummingbird. I don't want to get the light on it too much. I don't want to wake it. Hopefully I haven't already, but they have a very tough time finding sleeping places in order to not get caught by snakes and other predators. So we want to make sure that he enjoys that little spot that he has. Well, folks, we did it. We found the Tapir Valley Tree Frog and even had a couple tapirs, which of course is where the valley gets its name. And we made it right back in time for dinner. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Greg Schechter.
I'm Tatiana Tuccio Schechter.
And we'll see you in the field.